I'm here with Josh Williams today, president of Accutech Security. And it's not every day that dealers get to hear directly from the manufacturer's management team. So I just want to start, Josh, would you explain why you wanted to start this monthly video presentation?
Yeah. Hi, Amy. I wanted to start the monthly video presentation for the exact reason that you said. I don't get to see our dealers every day. They're spread out across the US. And while I'd like to have the opportunity to be face to face with them, logistics just doesn't allow for it. So I wanted a chance to connect with them, allow them to put a face with the name, and hopefully open up some future communication.
I saw that you chose to start the series with talking about partnership. Why is that so important to you?
Yeah, really starting with partnership wasn't even a tough decision because it's a cornerstone of our business. I believe as a business philosophy and as an extension of that, Accutech believes that the only way everyone wins is in a true partnership. Your end users win, your dealer integrator partners win, your technology partners win. A partnership means you have shared goals, means you have open and honest communication. It means you have consistent feedback loops that just makes all the businesses better. And so, since it's a guiding principle for our business, and I was going to be talking to our dealers who are key in that, I couldn't think of a better thing to start with.
So, what does that partnership actually look like in practice for your dealers?
Yeah, again, and it isn't just a word, it's a guiding philosophy. One of the key things is we don't sell around our dealer, we sell with our dealers. We don't service around our dealers, we service with our dealers. Every product, every service, every interaction is either run through our dealers, our dealer partners, or made transparent to them. We don't sell support plans direct to an end user. We don't sell residuals direct to end users. We simply don't do deals without our dealer. We avoid channel conflict at all costs because we believe that's how trust is built. And that's what partnership means to us.
Can you think of a time or an example where a strong dealer partnership really made a difference for a customer?
Yeah, I can think of thousands of them. It's really hard to narrow it down. It's the 2 a.m. lightning strike that brought down a wandering system at a long term care facility, and our dealer was there by 3 a.m. to get them back up and running. It's another vendor cutting the cabling for our infant protection system in a hospital on December 23rd at 3:30, and our dealers there by 4:15 to get them
Yeah.
back up and running. It's that local presence. We're not putting you on a schedule. We're not putting somebody on a plane and telling you when we can get to you. The benefit of local dealers is they're in this community. They
Mm,
share our passion for protecting those who need protection. They have mothers, fathers, grandparents in these long-term care
yep.
facilities. They had babies in these hospitals. So this is personal to them. And so we can call on them to do things that kind of may be irresponsible fiscally or very hard to pull off, but they're willing to do it in the interest of supporting their community and getting
Sure.
these hospitals and long-term care facilities up and running.
So, how is Accutech different from the competition when it comes to supporting your dealers?
I think it goes back to our commitment to them. They're not just there when it's convenient for us or when we need them. They're part of the fabric of our company. They are our go to market strategy. We're there to support them versus them being there just to support us, right? We're never looking for ways to cut them out of a deal or cut them out of communication, and instead looking for ways to further integrate them into every aspect of our business.
What is something that you wish the dealers understood more about how to position Accutech in the market?
To be honest, most of our dealers just do a tremendous job of representing us. The thing that I think I would stress the most is our overall commitment to the mission of providing safe environments for the patients we protect. It's all we do. If you look at our product portfolio, it's very narrow, and that's all we do. And every decision we make is guided by that. From the design of our hardware and software to the design of individual systems to working through integrator partners, it's all around providing those safe environments. We live and breathe it every day. If you look at our systems and you look at our business model, it's different than our competitors. And that's not by happenstance. All of those decisions are deliberate and they're around keeping those people safe.
So, a lot of the competitors push closed systems. Why has Accutech chosen a different path?
Yeah, we believe in focus. We believe in doing a few things better than anyone else. And where interoperability of systems is required, we find like minded businesses to partner with that provide best in class solutions and create seamless integrations. We think that if your focus is too broad, you're by the very nature of it going to start ignoring some things or
Right.
ignoring some deficiencies in the interest of focus on something else. And so that focus is, again, something that's core to our business.
Do you think that there's a risk to customers when they're locked into that single ecosystem?
Yeah, I think it's sacrifice. I think when you can make independent decisions, when you can look at the marketplace as a whole and find solutions, a nurse call solution, an asset tracking solution, infant protection solution that's perfect for your environment, you're best off. And they may not come from the same manufacturer. But if that manufacturer's nurse call solution only works with this infant protection solution, you're stuck and maybe you're not getting the best infant protection solution. With us, you're not gonna be faced with that trade-off.
What do you believe truly sets Accutech apart in the market?
I think it's a combination of 2 things. First and foremost, I think our product functionality is second to none. Again, I think that's due to our focus and our feedback loops and our passion around security. But the second thing is the service that we provide and the service that our dealers provide. I think you'll find as a manufacturer, we're more available to our dealers and our end users than
Yes.
anybody else. We provide free lifetime support for the life of a product, phone support. We work with our dealers to provide that support. We don't put you in a position where there's forced obsolescence of a product you've made a big investment in. So I think when you combine world-class functionality and second to none support, that's the real difference maker.
Last question for you, Josh. Where do you see the industry heading in the next few years?
That's a good question, and sometimes it's a little hard to see around the corner. I think taking advantage of the increased computing power that we have and leveraging, AI is the buzzword in every corner you turn. Utilizing that for data analytics from information and data that's already being gathered by these systems to help affect behaviors in these healthcare settings is going to be the direction the business is going. I think the key thing to focus on, though, is making sure that you're adopting those new technologies responsibly. If you believe that security is first, you can be on the leading edge of that technology, but not the bleeding edge. And that's where Accutech's going to be.
Thank you so much for your time today. And we will wrap up this first episode and we'll look forward to the next one.
Thanks, Amy.
Thanks.